Good afternoon, everyone. Here we are sitting at Luxembourg, Gate 1, B1, and we are going to head off today to Duesseldorf in Germany. So this is leg 31. So I'm going to get things underway. I'll do the startup with you now, and then once we get our startup done, I'll shut things down. Oh, sorry, I'll turn off the camera and then come back when we're ready for push. So, I finally sorted out my GoPro app here for the with the iPad, so I can now see exactly what you are seeing, and I'm able to control it via the iPad app and see exactly what you're seeing on the film, or on the video. So anyway, as I said, I'm going to go through and finish off the startup. And it'll be really nice when that APU comes online and that horrible noise stops. So there it is there, thank God. So I'm going to go ahead now and bring up my Dropbox and the very latest ELLX leg 31. Oh, I have to turn my internet back on to download it. Dropbox. There it is. Right, briefing package. Right, so our fuel is 3.5. How about we have 4? So just for safety's sake. So we'll put 2,000 in the left, 2,000 in the right, nothing in the centre. So our payload today is 106 passengers, or 15,000. So we're looking at around about, what is it, 15,031. So we want about 4,750. Okay, we're ready for push now, so I'm going to push back, and our strip that we're taking off from is ahead of us here. And that way. So here we go. We're going to start engine 2 first. Okay, so we have N2 on the rise. There's 25%. Just going to have to go out and adjust those two outside screens in a second. So that's 2 turned off. Now we're going for engine 1 start. And we have 20%. And there's 25. So I'll just fix up those other 2 screens. Are correct, so let's move on down to our strip. We have a updated version of I think there may be a bit of an elevation issue here with this airport. I don't think that is supposed to be sitting up there like that. Obviously a big cargo point, Luxembourg. They have a aircraft there, Cargo Lux, so 747s by the look of it. Might go through a checklist. We'll just check that our sky is clear before we go on to the runway. Yep, clear. So before takeoff, attendant notification. Transponder is on, packs are on, bleeds are right, APU is right, it is off, and recall. Right, landing lights on, and we are right to go. and stable, toga. Sorry. And speed tape's alive, 80 knots, cross check. And we have V1 rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps 2. Plug up. Laps 1. I'm going over to VNav and LNav. It's only a very short flight today, 150 odd miles. And I'll just do this. And flaps up. So, climb checklist. Pressurization is set. Start switches are over to flight. APU's off and flaps are all up, no lights. There's our 10,000. Over to standard. Already done the lights. I'm hoping we don't have issues like we had yesterday. We had several crashes yesterday at Luxembourg. Turned out to be the software, scenery software. Don't know what the story was, but everything crashed all the time, so even on my big sim inside did exactly the same. This is leg 31. I'll just go in and pop in the flight plan here. Everything looks fine at the moment. Yeah, I have a ceiling today of 23,000 feet. So as soon as this loads, I'll do it now. Do our approach, which is 40 at 134. Our ILS frequency is 109.3. So I have that in both radios now, 109.3. Our course heading is 231. And as I said, our flaps and our V speeds are 40 degrees of flaps at 134. It's an 8,000 foot runway, so we might have 2 degrees of auto brake today. And the only thing we need now is a height. So we want EDL. Left, 23 right. Our altitude at Duesseldorf is 147, so it stays at 100. Length of the runway is 8,800 feet. Heading is 231 and frequency 109.3. Everything's going fine. Might come back when we're a little bit closer to our descent. With a scan. We are just hitting top of descent, oh, excuse me, hitting top of climb. So as I said, we'll come back a little bit close to our descent. So we've just started our descent, heading down. We're we're going to basically cross over Duesseldorf and then do a turnaround and come back onto the ILS. So bring up my little VSD, vertical situation display. Now we'll just go through our approach again, 109.3, we've got it in both. 231 is our course headings, and our VREF is 40 at 134. So I'll just go through my checklist as well, which I've already done. So our descent checklist was our altimeters and bugs, which was set. VREF was set, packs were right, start switches are back over to continuous, and recall, there was nothing on the recall. So we'll put those lights on in advance. And as I normally do. Oops, we need some drag. As I normally do, I set my speed brake as well, but we'll leave that for the time being. We're looking for 14.4. So we're basically cutting straight across the top of Duesseldorf now. It's almost directly underneath us. And we're looking to get down to 14.4 at our next waypoint, which is Bot in 19 kilometres, and in actual fact it's 6,400. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to intervene here because we're not getting down there fast enough. Okay, we've got a fairly decent descent going on at the moment, which should get us just till after Bot, which is fine. Wow, that's nice. Duesseldorf looks good. Still have these two issues with the outside clouding. Don't know how to fix it. I'm very disappointed with the graphics. Since I've updated to version 4.1, it's just been a total nightmare. On a desktop it's fine, but as far as in the cockpit goes, this thing has been plaguing me forever. So we're coming up to 10,000, so we'll change over from standard. There's our 10,000. Tell the girls to get ready. Everything is prepared on our overhead. Frequencies are correct. Our MCP is set correctly. So you can see it's the cloudy part is cleared now. Things look pretty good. Ground textures are excellent. Must be a power station here. All the smoke coming out of it. Okay, so we are now heading over to the end of the 10-mile final. Pick up the end of the 10-mile final. And what do we want? 3,000, yeah, 3,000 and 1870. And 186. Is our speed. And have a degree of flaps. You can see our airport ahead. Gear down. You can see our airport ahead. for auto land.
2500.
There's our 2500 call. Bang on profile. Go through a landing checklist. Speed brakes set. Landing gear down and no lights, or 3 lights rather. Flaps are coming down. Beautiful surroundings. Just have a look. There's that power station we were talking about just a minute ago with the smoke coming out of it. Our airport dead ahead. So we have 40 degrees of flaps, 132. Speed brake set. And we are bang on profile, gear down. And looking good. Now we have 2 reds, 2 whites for the Pappy lights. And there's Duesseldorf over there, the city. See cars on the road there on the freeway.
500. 400. Approaching minimums.
Yes,
300.
we are landing.
Minimums 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice flare. Reverses up. And 60 knots, manual braking. So that must be the international. This looks like the domestic over here. huge airport. This looks like our gate. Here we go. There we go, people. We're at Duesseldorf now. So our next flight will be Duesseldorf to, not really sure. I think we're up in Norway, or yeah, I think we're up to Norway next. So until next time, leg 32. We'll see you then. Bye.